not physically get out of the bed. She only had a short day. She was supposed to go to the spa that day. And I sent her, while she was at work, I sent her a suicide letter. Didn't want to call it that, but that's what it was. It was a suicide letter. And I made sure she can get into all my accounts and everything. She was the beneficiary on everything. I made her wrote everything out, and I just laid in the bed. Then she came home, and I'm just feeling really, really bad. I've cried for hours. Like, we had a bad fight that morning, and like, I just cried. I cried. She finally came home, because she was coming home so she could get her stuff and go to the spa. Or she was going to get her stuff and go away from the house for a few days. Because I guess the letter and everything just kind of threw her. She was just like, I can't deal. I don't know what's going on. It was like, okay, so she comes, gets her stuff, and she leaves. And I'm just there by myself. I made her take my gun and everything out of the house. But I'm just there by myself. And all I have is like my own thoughts. Like, I didn't value myself. I was genuinely and thoroughly lost. I didn't know. I just felt broken. I felt ignored. I didn't feel valued. I felt overwhelmed. And I felt like nobody knew what I was going through. I felt by myself. Even though to everybody else, I had a great marriage. I was so smart. I was in school. I had a good job. You're this and you're that and you're... Everybody had these preconceived notions about what I'm supposed to be and what I'm like. I did not know how to ask for help. That's how I got to that point. So I'm at home. At this point, I mustered the strength to go downstairs. I don't know why I thought alcohol would make it better. I drank a bottle of Honey Jack Daniels. And my little cat Oliver, the whole day I'm screaming, crying, and wailing, and I'm surprised nobody called the police. I lined up pillows in the bathtub. I thought about all different ways to end it. By this time, my wife called my other sister, Destiny. She tried to call and talk to me. She wasn't saying nothing I wanted to hear. She's like, bye, get off my phone. I don't want to talk. I just want to. So this whole time I'm praying, God, please take this feeling away from me. I'm not even a religious person, but I just wanted the feeling gone. I was like, God, please take this feeling away from me. I don't know what to do. I can't shake it. No matter what I do, I can't shake it. I can't shake it. And if you're depressed already, the last thing you need to do is drink. I'm like, God, please. Anybody come help me to save me, to take this away from me. And I'm just there. I'm by myself in that room. So I start thinking about my family. And the two people I thought about the most was my wife and my mom. I'm like, who gonna make sure they okay if I'm not here? I mean, sometimes I think I'm more of a burden. At least they won't have to worry about how to pay for anything. They can have life insurance. They have everything they need. My wife can have somebody that's going to be more attentive, that's going to be able to give her what she needs. My mom can start all her business ventures. My mom can do everything that she needs to do. They can take the money. The money may be good for them. My wife won't have to work so hard. She'll actually have a leg up in life. Like, I'm thinking about all these reasons why I should go ahead and do it. As found a razor. As I was about to cut my wrist, it's like something grabbed me. It was like, don't do this to your wife. You see how losing her mom has affected her. Don't do this to your mom. You are her last child, her youngest child. The one that's probably most like her. Don't do this to her. You've held your wife's hand through all of her nights of crying about her mom, about being hurt, about feeling she was robbed. Don't you think she's going to feel robbed if you leave? Then my mind is like, but I can't stop this feeling. I can't stop it. I cannot stop it. And at that moment, I realized that I had to ask for help. I couldn't do it by myself. So I called my older sister, my mom's daughter. And I was like, I can't stop this feeling. I don't want to be here. I just feel so empty. I don't want to be here. I'm embarrassed. I feel alone. I don't want to be here. I think she had just gotten off work. She came. She made me go to the hospital. And they kept me overnight. And my wife shows up at like 3 in the morning. I don't know. Because if you've ever been admitted to the hospital for like suicidal thoughts, they take everything away from you. You can't have no phone. You can't have no panties. You can't have, like, they make you take out everything. Bitch, you just naked. I'm surprised they ain't make me. Anyway, they take out everything. And she came in. Looked like she hadn't slept at all. And I realized that day that I broke her heart. I've always been the one that's been there to make sure that she was okay. But I never made sure that myself was okay. I always tried to make sure everybody else was okay. But I didn't take the time to make sure that Michelle was okay, that Michelle had dealt with her demons, that Michelle had moved on with her life, that Michelle was happy and not just doing stuff because she thought she was supposed to. And I honestly feel like a part of me did die that day. The part of me that gave a fuck about anyone's expectations of me. The part of me that wanted to please everybody. The part of me that would take shit after shit after shit after shit. That part of me died that day. And the part of me that came probably is a complete bitch to some. But I've learned that I am the most important at the end of the day. And I deserve to be valued. And if you don't value me, fuck you. And part of my language, I'm far from as prim and proper. I cuss. I mean, it is what it is. Anyway. I will never allow myself, and I say that, I will never allow myself to get that low ever again. Come to think about it, I might have to split this video up into two. So, when I got out of, I feel like I gotta fly away. But when I left the hospital, they referred me, we have like an emergency mental health place that we have here. They were like the best people ever. Like some days, and when I went in there, I was a complete wreck. I was crying. I was emotional. Like some days when I went in there, I was in a complete wreck. Other days when I went in there, I was happy. I was laughing. I was, you know. And they were just like really, 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 really there. And they talked to me, asked me how I was feeling. Like they just really, really like was there. And at this point in time, like my wife completely shut down because it's like she went through another death. So my wife completely shut down. Our relationship gets worse. Meanwhile, I'm finding myself. I'm getting better. I'm understanding that, hey, you gotta take care of yourself, Michelle. I started eating right. I started working out. Like I had like my first event, which was November. I didn't really start working out until like December-ish, but I had my first event in November. I love to cook, which is, I'm gonna be doing more of that on here too. I love to cook, and so I had a pop-up chef. Most amazing experience ever, but I was fucking tired as shit. And I realized that you need to get your fat ass together and lose some fucking weight. So that's what I did. And I still go to therapy regularly. I'm not going to talk about my relationship that much in this video. She's actually, we don't live together right now. And that was probably a shock. She's actually going to, for anybody else watching this, she's actually going to come over and we're going to do a video together about a breakup, what led to it, and all that stuff. So I'm not going to really discuss that. I do still go to therapy regularly. I work out regularly. I try to eat right. I don't hold in like my feelings anymore. Like I've had to learn how to deal with my emotions, because anger, because I've had so much of it, anger is something that I struggle dealing with. And I'll talk about that a lot in therapy. It's like my anger, because it's like I have so much pent up shit that I'm working through. So I'm still working on that. I'm not perfect. I meditate on a regular basis. I don't do it every day, but I'm working towards every day. And I just work on my goals. I read a lot. I study a lot. I watch YouTube a lot. Like I just keep moving. Like I never want to allow myself to get back to that situation again, ever. Thank you so much if you've made it this far in the video. I appreciate you watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share your stories in the comment. Send me a private message if it's something that you don't want to share. Thank you. Peace.